If I could turn back time, choose a different rhyme, skip a couple wrong turns, erase a few burns, see my name on the door, polish keys on the floor of some bright clean place I've never seen before. I see a nice house, nice car, driveway shining like a star, cool ocean breeze through the trees, my mind at peace, my heart at ease. up. Hold that flame for me. One more turn, one more night. Let it run, let it be. Miami Heat, Miami Heat. Pull up, baby, ride with me. Miami Heat, Miami Heat. Fast car, make it look so easy. Miami Heat, Miami Heat, Miami Heat, Miami Heat. One more lap and come with me. Miami Heat.
Hello, everybody. We're back, and we're going to play some more Final Fantasy. I got the F right. Fallout New Vegas. We'll get to Final Fantasy eventually. We'll get back to it. That being said, we did finish up to Final Fantasy 9. So 1 through 9. We played a little bit of tactics, and then we kind of quit on that. But we are kind of on hold because I don't have Final Fantasy 10 on Steam or even on the PlayStation 5 for that matter yet. I do technically have it on the PlayStation 2 emulator, but the emulator doesn't really run that great. It has like a lot of lag and slowdowns at times. So we might just wait. That being said, there are a couple of sort of unofficial Final Fantasy games that have kind of popped up. One is Final Fantasy 11 Braver, which is a RPG maker. Somebody took the MMO Final Fantasy 11 and turned it into a retro style single player game. And they're using RPG maker. You can clearly see it when you look at the assets in the game. He's probably using the same one that I'm dabbling on. It's a fun game. I'm enjoying it. I do kind of see a few improvements that I think that they could do with it, but it's not that big of a deal. It's just like small little thing. Which if we stream it, then we can discuss those things. It is free to download. You just got to have the link. And I do believe I posted a YouTube video under community promotions on my Discord. If you go to that video, the person who's showing it has the link on his video. So you can just click on that and download it if you want. Also, another Final Fantasy I ran into recently is Final Fantasy Black Moon Prophecy, and it's a remake. Apparently, you had Black Moon Prophecy 1, and then you had Black Moon Prophecy 2, and then he just came out with a remake, which kind of it's Black Moon Prophecy 1, but he made several changes in it. So he doesn't plan on remaking the sequel because it won't fit with the remake, basically, is from what I read. But it kind of combines a lot of the Final Fantasies. He also used RPG Maker, although I can't tell 100% by looking at the assets. Because a lot of the assets appear to be from these older Final Fantasy games. A lot from Final Fantasy IV, which is my favorite Final Fantasy. If you might remember, Final Fantasy IV is about Cecil, who's a Dark Knight and the captain of the Red Wings of Baron. And his king, for some reason, is having him steal crystals, the elemental crystals from other kingdoms. And he questions his king, and then he gets sent on a mission, and blah, 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 blah. Long story short, he has to become a paladin and get rid of his dark sword and basically try to save the world and get the crystals back and blah, 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 blah. His best friend is Kane, who is a dragoon. Some of the other Final Fantasy games refer to it as a Lancer. Final Fantasy Tactics, it's a Lancer, but it's the same thing. They kind of use both names in this. I don't know if that was a mistake or what, but the main character in Black Moon Prophecy is a dragoon. And his name is Vaughn, which I'm wondering if they got the name from Legend of Legaia. The main character's name is Vaughn. So you'll see things from a lot of Final Fantasy games, but there's also things that are mentioned about other games as well. A lot of the assets are Final Fantasy 4 and 6. Like if you look at a lot of the counters and furniture and stuff, it reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy 6. The music is from various Final Fantasies. Even Final Fantasy Tactics has music in there. Final Fantasy 7 has music in there. The sprites are from other Final Fantasies. a lot from Final Fantasy IV. But it's been very fun. And at some point we'll probably stream that. We might do that before we do Braver, because I think Braver is probably going to be a little bit longer of a game since it's following an MMO. But so we might get to that eventually. But right now we're working on Lufia 2 on Monday and Tuesdays, and Fallout New Vegas on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So when we get back to Final Fantasy, it'll probably be a Monday or a Tuesday kind of game. And when we finish Fallout New Vegas, we might move on to. I'm kind of tossing that around because they're talking about remaking Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. But by the time they made that announcement, we were already like halfway through New Vegas. So it's like no point in quitting now. We'll just keep playing, and then maybe we'll stream it a little bit at another time. But it's like I don't want to jump on Fallout 3 if they're gonna be remastering it or whatever. I'd rather wait till I can play the remaster. Of course, the issue is, will I be able to play it on this computer with only 3 gigs of VRAM? I might have to get it on PlayStation and do remote play, like I had to do with Oblivion. So that being said, we'll either play a Fallout or we'll play like an Elder Scrolls game or, something else. If you swing over to YouTube, there's tons of playlists there of games that I've already played. There's posts with polls about games that you would be interested in seeing. Feel free to go over there and make your vote or even comment, especially if there's not something there that you like. That way I kind of know what y'all are interested in. I got my interests and I got the games that I got, but I would like to hear from you and know what you would like to see as well. My necklace here broke. I'm gonna probably have to try to re-glue it or something. I don't know exactly what happened to it. I've had it for a long time. Mm. Mm. So I got it from a Renaissance fair, and basically what it was a dragon claw necklace with a stone in the middle, and the stone is coming out. It looks like the stone is broken. It is broken. The other part of it's on the floor. Okay, I wonder why that broke. It's in 2 pieces now. But I've had it for a long time. I don't I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fix that. Oh well, it happens, right? Things don't last forever. Enjoy them while you can. All right, so we're gonna move on to something else. Feel free to give me your input on Discord or even on YouTube. There's not really a community kind of set up here on Twitch. I mean, obviously you got your private whispers and whatnot, but you don't really have like posts and stuff like you do with YouTube and Discord, where you can chat with your community about things. It would be a nice addition if they did, and maybe they will at some time, because I know a lot of the platforms, they kind of copy each other anyways. One person does something and it's a big hit, then the others are probably going to do it as well. I've noticed that kind of with games too, especially some of these competitive games. I am not a huge PvP gamer or a battle royale gamer. I like to watch them from time to time. I'm not the greatest at them either, and I don't have the best computer or setup to be competitive in those kind of games. But the one thing I've noticed is they all kind of copy each other. So you had PUBG, Player Unknown Battlegrounds, was one of the ones that kind of made it really take off. Then you had Call of Duty came out, and Fortnite and all those. I'm not saying them in any particular order. And Apex Legends or something like that. And then I've noticed that they all started implementing similar things into their game, like they're copying each other, as well as some other games that are out there. And especially like cosmetics and skins, it's like they all look really ridiculous, honestly. You know, like Call of Duty, which I haven't really played a lot of recently, but the one time I played it, you know, Call of Duty is a military game, right? So you think your characters would look like soldiers, okay? But there goes Beavis and Butthead running across the screen. I mean, even the Terminator, but I could understand maybe the Terminator a little bit better than things like Beavis and Butthead, you know? Cartoon figures running across the screen, you know? You know, one of the things that I, you know, kind of like about shooter games is the realism in the way the guns look. You know, that's one thing I don't like about Fallout 4, is the guns don't really look realistic to me. And then they have all these skins to make the guns look unrealistic, and it's like... But, anyways. Let's move on to full screen here. And pull the game up. That would be good. Turn on the controller and the volume. Picture should pull. There it is. I told you it was going to pop up. Okay, so we are working on several missions. We are in Freeside right now. And so Cass had her own caravan. And she was down on her luck. She couldn't get through the checkpoint because of official papers. And one of her caravans got hit near Camp McCarran. And so then you have Alice McLafferty, who runs the Crimson Caravan. And she's over by Freeside and the gun runners and whatnot. She wanted to basically buy the caravan from Cass. And so we had to negotiate, and we convinced her to sign the paper. But then she's like, well, what am I going to do with my life? And so, you know, she's following us, and she requested that we go to her caravan that was attacked and kind of investigate. So we investigated. We found that they were attacked by energy weapons. And then we investigated 2 other caravans that were attacked that were also attacked by energy weapons. And so on the 3rd one, we discovered that the Van Graffs and the Crimson Caravan were kind of behind it. So she wanted to kind of jump the gun and go kill them. Which, you know, that is an option. I've done that before. Or you can do some investigation. So I chose, okay, well, let's try to be a little bit better of a person here and do some investigation, and then let the NCR, which is kind of like the military and the police system that's going on in the Mojave, let them deal with it. And, you know, my thought process here is, okay, Crimson Caravan, they aren't the greatest when it comes to weapons. Matter of fact, they wanted me to steal schematics from the gun runners so that they could capitalize on the weapon industry. And I said no, I wasn't going to do that. Because it definitely was like not really good karma kind of thing, you know. I'm not trying to be an evil person, at least not intentionally. And so, you know, she was fine with it. And the Van Graffs there, they sell energy weapons, and they're very dirty. You could tell when you first walk into their shop, and they were doing deals with somebody, and they ended up, I think they actually ended up killing somebody. But energy weapons are, you know, powerful in Fallout. And so it might be better if we let the NCR, the military, outnumber them kind of thing, than us go in just the 2 of us. It's kind of my thought process. So we went to the Crimson Caravan, and it was at nighttime. I was going to talk to Alice and try to confront her, but she wasn't in the office. So I'm like, okay, well, let's snoop around the office. So in the safe, we found an agreement between her and the Van Graffs. We got a little bit of bad karma while we were looking around, but it is what it is, right? And so now we got to go investigate with the Van Graffs at their Silver Rush store, which is probably going to be interesting, and try to find evidence that the two of them are doing dirty deeds. So, just my thought process here, okay? So, Cass's caravan was already attacked prior to Alice wanting me to buy it from her. So that tells me Alice was trying to cover it up. Because why else would you want a caravan that's pretty much failed? Especially when you're this big caravan company, right? It was to hide the evidence. And so she wanted to buy it from Cass to hide the fact that she was part of an attack on her caravan. Because if she owns the caravan, the NCR probably won't care. Although that doesn't mention about the other two caravans that were attacked that weren't part of Cass's caravan, but I think she was trying to cover her tracks. So now we're going to head to the Van Graffs and see what we can find out here. Hopefully we can do it relatively peacefully here. Alright, let's see. He heading for me?
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work, and said to give you this.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
A little bit of lag there. So hopefully we won't have any issues. Yesterday, at the very end of the stream, the game crashed. And it was the first time it crashed since we started streaming
Wanna
it.
get lucky? Head on down to
But
the
it was like right at the
Wrangler.
end. I was about to end it anyways, so we just ended it there, but I haven't gone in the Wrangler yet. So this is the Van Graffs. We're going to go ahead and do a save right here. Alright, Cass is with me. She likes shotguns. So let's kind of check out the building area first, the perimeter. Just give you a heads up, ads are going to start here in a minute. See anything there? So one of the things that, would be difficult about trying to beat them is they have a guard at the door that you would have to take out because he takes your weapons. And you go in weaponless. I don't see any, back entrance where we could sneak in. Alright, well, I saved it.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best source of laser and plasma weapons. I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling.
Okay.
It should only take a moment. There, I've stowed all of your weapons. You're clear to enter. When you leave, I'll hand them all back to you.
Hey.
One, two, three, four people with guns. And she probably has one too. Up 2, 4, 6, 7. At least 7 with guns.
Get the fuck away from me. The last man who bothered me volunteered to help test our weapons.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you? Of course.
Well, I have a question. We have no weapons. If I was to buy one of her weapons, then I would have a weapon in here that I could use against them. If things go sour, right? Because the only thing I have in my possession, as far as weapons go, is my ammo. And I do have some energy ammo. Or do they hold it till I leave? Then you have the recharger weapons that don't take ammo. Well, we can test this theory. Won't be spending a lot of money, but there it is. But for some reason, yeah, I have overcharge pack. So if I equip it, there we go. Now I have a weapon. Did I buy one for her too?
Welcome to the Silver... Of course.
Maybe recharger rifle is relatively cheap. Doesn't do a lot of damage. I think maybe I should do the plasma pistol. Get the 21 damage.
Let's distribute the weight.
Be the plasma pistol. And the plasma pistol takes E-cells. Okay. All right, now we can negotiate. We now have weapons.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you?
What if I ask you some questions?
Not at all.
What do you think of the gun runners?
There are chief competitors in this region and many others. That makes them our enemies. While I respect their business acumen, I'm obligated to try to destroy them however I can. That's business, after all.
This is a family business?
Yes, it is. My brother and I run this particular branch, but our family has operations all over, particularly in California.
What do you think of the NCR?
You must not know a lot about my family, or you wouldn't have asked that. The Van Graffs and the NCR have been enemies for decades. They've tried to block our expansion for years, but we've managed to grow regardless. The problem is, they have too. The NCR is huge now. We're talking on a scale that's difficult to imagine. Time was, we could fight them and hold our own. Not so anymore. My family has enough men and guns to field a small army, but the NCR can field a really, really big army. Fighting them is out of the question now.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, there's not much to tell. I was born into a big family and don't get along with my parents. So here I am, as far away from them as possible.
So how would I get evidence? That's the Russian free side for evidence. Probably in there, but as soon as I try to get in there, I'm dead. Alright, we're gonna save this on the other save. This one.
Keeping quiet.
And the bathroom. These are just the bathrooms. That's why they don't care that I go in here.
Hello.
This is probably going to be a bit of trial and error.
I'm not paid to talk to customers.
Just the key. If I do that, I'm going to get in trouble.
Hello?
I wonder if they sleep. 4 a.m. They should be asleep right now.
Hey.
I bet what I need is right there.
We're all gonna be rich soon. You watch.
You really don't want to start trouble in here.
I'm not paid to talk to customers.
I don't think I have a stealth boy. They sell stealth boys?
Welcome to the Silver Rush, where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you?
They would be under aid.
Hey.
As soon as I try to open this door, they're going to attack me. But you would think they'd be asleep at 4 in the morning, right? Not that I can pick it anyways. So they all have keys. Alright, so I got the key. Stuck. Wow, really? I can't pick the lock either. They allowed me just to go up. I thought sure they would attack me by now. Why does everything gotta be hard? I mean, I do have the key after all. I bet you what I need is in the safe. Can't do nothing with a computer. And that's a dead end. Can I get her to unlock? Wouldn't that be nice? Aggressive. Is there a way to like have her do something? I know you could do it, I think, in Fallout 4. I know you can, I definitely know you can do it in Skyrim.
You find any evidence yet? I'm not gonna wait. I held off on filling them full of holes, so unless you give me...
I don't have anything that I can lock the doors with. Perception grants a bonus to lockpick. Do I have anything that can give me perception? Oh, I could probably hack the computer with the magazine, I think. My hacking is 64. Oh, that would be 74. It needs to be 75. Intelligence does science, right? Well, we can only use one. And I don't have any min-tats. That gives us one on perception, but that's not going to help us. Yeah, I still can't do it, even though I'm at 74. Ah! 1 point. I don't think anybody had any min-tats or anything up there. Lord, why don't I have any lockpick magazines? I need you to open the safe. They're not giving me an option to do so. And the key I took only opens the office. It doesn't open anything else. And I didn't see any password or anything in the bedrooms, and I can't open these. Can't open the boxes. Can't do nothing with the computer. Plasma pistol. I'm assuming that's probably her bed. And there's nothing here.
Keep moving.
All I saw was the key on them. They didn't have password or anything. Alright. Let's load. Back here. Okay. So I'm gonna need something to increase my science or lock.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper.
You can try to go to the junk store.
It can be bought. It can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
I think it's over
Come
at
to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. That how you want to play?
Next.
How's it going?
He took some.
Hey,
potato
thanks for getting
crisps.
Bill Ronte fixed up. I was really getting sick of paying for water. Now, what can I do for you? Take it.
Yes. Nothing for lock picking. Already got the science magazines.
Thanks for
Where'd he go? I'm surprised they're open and not telling me to get lost. Maybe in this stores are almost always open.
Feel free. I heard about some things you've done around town. Nice to know someone is helping out for a change. Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
I don't really have that much different inventory. Not really helping me any. I still want that gun right there with the scope. That looks like the infiltrator from Fallout 3. He's not selling it, but it's on the wall. Did he just run? No, he just walked in there.
Don't need this right now.
I need Dixon alive. We might have some min taps. Where did they go? Hello? There he is.
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need. Have a look.
Let's see, buff out would not help me. That's all you got? You ain't got crap. Oh. All right, let's go check out the trading post.
But I've still got guns and ammo.
Got anything besides
Sure.
that? I don't think I ever really used the battle rifle. Battle rifle, yeah. Whatever the hell it's called. Probably already have that. Yep. Carbon fiber parts, yep. Nope. They don't have any items.
Still making a nuisance of you?
Sure.
Take a look.
There is a doctor over here. Go see the doctor first.
What can I do for you? Yeah, and
You got nothing I need either.
Hey, you... Welcome back. Can I...
think I have anything in storage. Take all my money back. Everything in there. That gives me lockpick +5. But that's not going to give me enough. Because my lockpick is currently 69. So that would give me 74 instead of 75. But if I do one, that gives me perception 1. I need some like glasses that give me some perception. Do I have any items that gives me perception? No. That'll give me lockpick 5, but then I'll need something besides a hat to give me perception, because I already got perception from my current hat. Nope. Check this traveling merchant.
Hey there, need anything?
Alright, let's try the store over here.
Background?
You don't even have min tats.
Hey there, youngster.
Trying to fix anything. You got those. You ain't got nothing for me either. There's gotta be 65 or higher. Size has gotta be 55 or higher. Yeah, you hang out here for a while. Gotta deal with Cass's crap first.
You looking to buy some supply?
Doc Mitchell might have some. Oh, we definitely need some mentats. Ah. Oh, it's giving it to me. All right. All right, so how much does mentats give me? They give me 2 intelligence. Would that be enough to increase my science? Might work. Over here, let's see if he's over there.
How are you holding up?
How is my radiation, anyways? Bad. Excuse me. Coming through. Alright, we can try this again. With the magazine and the mentats, we might be able to do it.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first. Good.
Okay, we do not want to go that far anyways. We're going this way. A lot of random bad people here. Alright, let's try this again.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling.
Okay.
It should only take a moment. There. I've stored all of your weapons. You're clear to enter. When you leave, I'll hand them all back to you.
Alright, so what we're gonna do...
Welcome to the Silver Rush, where... Of course...
We're gonna do sort of like what we did before. I'll spend money on a couple weapons.
Let's distribute the weight.
All right.
Hey.
Staying low.
Gotta steal a key.
Hello.
Thief!
That didn't work. Let's try it again. Alright, now we have the key. Let's find the door.
You got a problem?
I don't. Alright, so hopefully this will have an option to open up that safe. If not, we need to find a lockpick magazine. Alright, so what we're going to do is, right now, our intelligence is 6 and our science is 64. It's got to be 75. So we're going to use a digest and a mentats, and now our science is better. We gotta do this before it all runs out. Contenting. See if we can get rid of some duds here. They don't have any other C words, so it's obviously not a C word. We're getting closer. Decimating. Delighting. Apartment. That's all they're going to help me, and I really only have one more chance. Decimating was 7. Seven is a lot. Got delighting and department with words that start with a D, but it might not be a D. Delighting. All right. How delightful. Yay. Letter to Gloria. All right. Now let's get out of here.
Hello.
All right. Let's go over here. We're gonna save.
You find any evidence yet? I'm not gonna wait forever.
Here's both pieces of evidence.
No shit. There it is. The blood, the motive, as clear as day. They must have penned these with snake venom. But we got it. Now what? Sure, this damns them, but only if someone listens.
Anyone you trust in the NCR?
Well, Jackson and the Mojave outpost could get it to the folks in the West. I wouldn't trust anyone closer to the Colorado. And the Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs have their heart back west. Not sure it'll do any good, though.
We have to try.
All right, let's do it. Listen to what he has to say.
All right. Come to my attention that Cassie caravans have suffered a number of setbacks recently. I can only hope that these latest unfortunate events drive the young booze hound of an owner to finally sell me her remaining assets. As per our agreement, I have bent my not inconsiderable efforts toward weakening your competitors, the gun runners. You can expect a mysterious and sudden surge in sales in the near future. Yeah, except I didn't do the job for her. Alright, so now we gotta go back to the Mojave outpost here. All the way down here. The opposite end of the map. Now everything's wearing off. Woohoo. Alright. We didn't need the energy weapons and whatnot, but it was kind of just in case. Oh, I gotta refavorite all my stuff. That's annoying.
Been doing a lot of good work out there.
Let's see here. Sniper rifle needs a lot of repair. That's going to take a good bit of my money, too. I'm going to hold off. Because I might just use the marksman.
Sounds like we're
Carbine
running prim
instead.
now. I'd still rather take my leave at the
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
I have evidence of a caravan conspiracy.
What is it? Let me see. All right, this explains a lot of the lost caravans. I thought it was Legion work, but...
Can you get it to the right people?
I can, if you make me a promise. I need you to swear you won't take revenge on Gloria or Alice. If you do, then your case is over, and we can't see that justice is done. I know some things are hard to let go, but you and Miss Cassidy need to understand that. Hear me?
You have our word.
That'll have to do. God, what a mess. People turning against each other when the Mojave's at risk of falling? If the Republic's sinkhole progress doesn't kill us, greed will. Thanks for bringing me this. I know revenge must have been tempting. For what it's worth, I appreciate you didn't shed any more blood. We need to save our strength for the Legion.
Felt like the right thing to do.
I'll do what I can. And those folks that got killed need to be answered for.
Well, that's settled, I suppose.
You alright?
Feels... I don't know. I guess I feel relieved. I don't know what I feel. Wait, that's not true. I think the NCR back west, when riled, is going to be the worst enemy the Van Graffs and the Crimson Caravan ever had. They're all so mired in procedure and paper out there. The kind of evidence we gave is going to be worse than shooting them. I think that settles accounts with me, and my men. That was some tricky political maneuvering, but worth it. Even if it takes a few years.
Cass has gained the Calm Heart perk, giving her a permanent health bonus. Look at that.
Alright then.
Okay. I think we're done with you now.
Let's deal.
Open the inventory here. We're gonna take this back, this back. He tends to favor the lever actions. We'll take that and that. You can have those two. How about that? Give me that. That. And you keep that.
Why the hell we wandering so much anyway? Nothing against the Mojave, except the dust, heat, and scorpions, but...
Looking for a man who shot me.
A man who shot you.
Twice. In the head.
And you got better.
Doctor helped patch me up.
2 shots in the head without an auto doc is a lot of patching. Hope you thanked him properly. Who's this snake that put bullets in your head? Did he have cause, or...?
He wanted something I was carrying.
So he robbed you? Robbing a courier's low. And any family or group he's with is gonna get a black eye for it. Caravan code of the wastes is you don't fuck with the one who brings you your mail. And you don't fuck with your supply line. Hope this shithead knows what he's in for. from both of us. What's his name?
Benny wore a checkered suit.
Can't say I've heard the name. Or heard about any man dressed like a seat cover. Still, suit means money, and suits stand out, especially here in the Mojave. One of the larger towns, or Vegas, might be the place to go. Don't you worry, though. We'll sort this asshole out. Rattle his cage a little. Ask him.
Time for us to part ways.
If you're sure. Your loss.
Yes, I'm sure.
Fine, then.
Hello.
I mostly like to travel alone. I find companions tend to get in the way or cause problems. Not as bad if you're out in the open, but if you're trying to be sneaky, companions are not the way. Well, I have some stuff to sell. Look at that. Let's save it. And then we're gonna go to the gun runners. They got better stuff. I wonder if Alice and them are going to say anything different now that I've exposed them. What the hell? Isaac, are you hurt? Who did that to you? Can I heal you?
Can I help you?
Nope, he's not going to let me help him. He's about to die.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Alright, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Don't really need that, no. Don't need that anymore. Or that. Guess maybe I should keep some of the medications. Alright, let's see what you got here. I haven't really used the 12.7 submachine gun much. I've always had better things. Anti-material rifle, and we can afford to buy it this time. That's the one I sold. Battle rifle, but I don't think it comes with a scope. Maybe the Bozar does. Haven't used the light machine gun much either. The sniper rifle strength is 4. And the sight be swaying like crazy. I can't hold my breath. I know the material rifle is going to be real tough. Because the material rifle here is a 6. Damage is 82. We definitely need to decrease the weight. But I need more money. Ooh, assault carbine. Alright, so start, we have the extra mags. Pieces condition. Pieces rate of fire. And once again, we have a money problem. don't think selling much of this is going to help. Let's see. Let's sell this. This will help. I'm going to keep the overcharged ones, though. That helps. Alright. So, we're going to buy this one because it reduces the weight of my anti-material rifle. And now we're down to hardly any money again. Some of this ammo we're not really using. I don't want to hold on to those. That's not really helping me much. I already got that. That is expensive. Getting one of these would have been good, but I'm gonna need to make some money first. Alright. Sniper rifle is 70 and 27. Anti-material rifle is 41 and 82. So this one has higher DPS than this, but this one has more damage. What is its current weight? 20. Now it's 13. Look at that sway. So this is the anti-material rifle, which we're going to need ammo for. And this is the sniper rifle. I didn't think about ammo. This one moves a lot more.
Welcome, sir, or...
They have explosive. Incinerary. Can't do that.
Hello.
All right, we're gonna try it out. So where are we going next? Well, we're right here, so let's go talk to Alice.
Hey.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Cassie Caverns has been bought out and is now part of the Crimson Caravan Company.
Very good. On occasion, it's proven to be more profitable in the long run to simply buy out the competition. And this is one of those occasions.
What is this dude's story?
Need anything? I already told you I'm Don Hostetler.
McLafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing. That's for sure.
All right, Henry Jameson. I guess is inside. Tree side. Let's go talk to Henry. All right. He looks like he's to the right somewhere.
Shouldn't be long before the fiends are wiped out, now that their bosses are gone.
Is there a way to go inside? I don't see any way to go inside. Okay. If I go this way,
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at
okay, let me go this section. The area where I can't. Why are you attacking me? I guess I pissed off the Van Graffs. But Crimson Caravan didn't attack me. Y'all just stood there, didn't even help me. They're gonna attack me if I get closer? I gotta go this way too. Yep.
Come on.
Shit. I need some backup. I don't have any explosives. You know what? We're gonna go get some help. Come get me. We got robots this way. Come on. I wish I could run faster. Really? Hitting the wall. You gotta love this movie, the wall. I do not like the aim sensitivity at all. They're not doing anything.
You like that?
Probably a whole lot of armor piercing. Alright, well, let's try the new anti-material rifle. Got him in the leg. That was effective. Y'all were no help. No help at all. Taking the keys, too. Gotta repair some stuff here. They didn't help me either. I guess my person's in there. I'm tempted to go in there. I wonder if they're going to attack me. Where the armor's got a little bit more defense, and then I won't have to worry about it being damaged. I took out their guards.
Hey!
follow me. They're not going to come out after me.
You like that?
Get some cover here.
Come on.
Now, I was told not to get revenge, but they attacked me. Right? Still overweight. Bye. Plasma pistol's not worth anything. We'll drop that. Oh, still got two. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Black clouds linger over this same cracked road. Every step I take, I hear your shadow
All right. We are back. Pull the game back up. Down back. All right. So, kind of interesting turn of events here. So, we were originally sent on a quest to purchase the Cassidy caravan from Cass Cassidy for the Crimson Caravan sent by Alice. And we did that. She sold it. And then she became a companion. And she wanted to investigate what happened to her caravan that was attacked. There was 2 other caravans that were also attacked. And we discovered that the Crimson Caravan and the Silver Rush people, the Van Graffs, were working together to basically like eliminate the competition in a sense so they can make more money. And so we took the evidence, we gave it to Jackson, an NCR Ranger. He said he would send it out west or whatever, and there'd be a big investigation, and basically they, I guess, would be shut down or something would happen, but he, said it would take time, and in the meantime, do not get revenge. That's basically what he said. And we agreed. And so I went to the Crimson Caravan. I turned in the mission where the caravan bought the caravan. Crimson Caravan bought the caravan from Cassidy. Alice said nothing about the investigation or anything. Didn't get attacked by anybody in the Crimson Caravans. Then I come into Freeside and I get attacked by the Van Graff's people. And so I defended myself. I wouldn't consider that revenge. And those quests are complete, so I don't think it would have any negative repercussions. I had really no other reason to go talk to Jackson again. But yeah, they attacked me and I had to come down this way anyways, so I just defended myself. And took their stuff. But the sad thing is, they didn't give me the keys to these 2 rooms. I'm kind of curious what's in these 2 rooms. But I can't open it yet because I don't have the high enough skill or the magazine for it. So I wonder what's going to happen to this place. They're dead. And they still got all these nice items that are considered stealing if I were to take. Not that I really use energy weapons anyways. Alright, so I guess the person I'm looking for, Henry, is in the Atomic Wrangler. Henry Jameson.
Shouldn't be long before the fiends are wiped out, now that their bosses are gone.
There's Bill.
I hear you've been helping out around town. It's much appreciated, friend.
What goods and services do you offer?
We've got liquor, chems, and whores aplenty. Pick your fix and we'll oblige. Our only rule is no sampling the merchandise. Caps paid in advance. If you'd like to do a bit of gambling, we have an exchange at the back of the casino on the left. I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage. Fair.
If I get a room, is it a permanent room like in Novak?
Evening. Can't talk. Much work to do at the fort in Atomic Wrangler.
That doesn't look like you're working to me.
Hey, chum. Welcome back. Sure.
There he is.
Shove off. You're making my luck turn bad.
I'm here to talk about ending your employment with the caravan.
Fuck no. No matter what that old bitch McLafferty says, my dad said I could be in charge of the New Vegas branch. Besides, I got into a little money trouble with the Omertas. If I quit the Crimson Caravan, how am I supposed to get the money to gamble?
So you don't have the Omerta's money yet. I'll let them know about that. Maybe we can make a deal. What do you want from the Crimson Caravan? Brought you to Vegas. Let's do the speech one.
What? No, wait. Look, I just need time. Don't rat me out to them. You want me to quit the Crimson Caravan? Fine, I quit. You can tell McLafferty that she won't see my face again.
Ding, ding, ding.
Something you need, kid?
What do you do around here?
Hunting and killing, plain and simple.
So you're a bounty hunter?
Bingo! Now, if you're done asking stupid questions, I have more important things to do.
Any bounty hunting tips for me?
Be quick and quiet, and don't get dead.
Hello there.
Hello.
Evening.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
Excuse me?
What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows.
So, you perform stand-up comedy?
Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management.
Judging from the economic state of Freeside, they can't be paying you that much.
Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here. But what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out.
Who are you exactly?
Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that fame is fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Of course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type. Yeah,
The Fiends have been less organized with Motor Runner gone. Good riddance.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Looking to exchange?
Time to look around here. We can't go that way. Their kitchen.
You'd better get out of here if you know what's good for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I couldn't go there. The door was open.
Yep.
All right, it says I can go in this way. Wonder why it lets me in this room. Can't use the bed. Oh, does that become my room? Alright, we're gonna see. Gonna save it.
The fiends are running for their lives.
What can I get you, friend?
I'd like a room.
Just a few caps and it's yours. Up the steps, last room on the left. If you leave the Wrangler, we'll assume you're checking out.
It's up the stairs and on the left.
Since you're new, I'll lay out the rules for you. The prostitutes here aren't slaves. They decide who they service. You best make a good first impression if you want what they have to offer. Rooms are just a few caps a night. Your choice of company is extra, assuming anyone's taken a liking to you. Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane.
This kind of work costs time and money.
All right, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you.
Alright, so Grex?
Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lazy eye. He owes 138 caps and should still be around Freeside.
Lady Jane?
Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I'm not sure where to find her. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 250 caps.
Santiago?
Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be around Freeside as well. Anything else you need?
Let's see here.
That'll show everyone what we do to our enemies.
Okay.
Hey. Hey, chum. Welcome.
How's business?
We ain't scraping to get by, if that's what you're asking.
You have any work you need done?
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
What are we talking about?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, Not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
I expect 100 caps minimum.
Just don't rough up the merchandise before delivery. You break it, you bought it.
I'll need more of that to recoup travel.
Okay, you got yourself a deal. Find escorts to fill the positions, and I'll pay double. Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up. The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine.
We'll probably do those off stream. Alrighty here. We do need to talk to the king and let him know about Rex. So we can complete that part. Speaking of Rex.
What's up?
He must be up here. I can't turn off the music, otherwise they attack. Parker said a man in Jacobstown can treat Rex.
She said what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went down there. I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out one of her doctors. Anyway, that's incredible news. Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. And I need all of my guys just to keep things settled here. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here, and you've done some good work for me already. I'll tell you what, you promised to get Rexy here to that doctor, and I'll lend him to you. What do you say?
Absolutely. I'll see that he gets better.
I can't thank you enough. Now, there's a few things you should know about old Rex here if you're going to be traveling together. First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. Giant rats, mole rats, doesn't matter. He catches a whiff of one, and he's off like a shot after him. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some if he goes after one of the little varmints. Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. Don't ask. I have no idea why. Maybe because it rhymes with rats. That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain starts hurting him, that is. But I'm hoping you'll see to that. I wish you both luck. Take care of my Rex now, you hear? Rex, this is your new master. Protect him as you would me. All right. I'll see you later.
I guess once again we got a dog. Jacobstown. Oh yeah, all the way there. I like have him stay. We're on the same side, settle down. I guess he's here somewhere. Pretty sure the quest is still there, right? Yeah. I'm sure YouTube's not going to like this music when I upload it. But it's okay. We're not monetized on YouTube.
Great. Just when you
All right,
think
so
the
he's gonna hang out
NCR
in the
can't
lobby.
possibly...
Hey there.
How many stim packs do I have now? 23.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Welcome back.
You no longer have to worry about Henry.
Yes, I understand that he's decided to quit outright and not even ask for compensation. I'm a bit curious what exactly you said to him. Then again, perhaps I'd rather not know. Thank you all the same. I'm very happy to be rid of that man. It's been a...
Buena pula. Finally pick a perk. Look at that. That might be a good one to have. one might be good too. Let's see. Makes things cheaper, right? He's on the other side of the strip. We could try to help them with their grenade skills. I think our grenade skills has gone up a little bit. 50. You have anything that helps with explosives? All right, let's go to the gun runners and sell the armor. He's still limping around.
Hey. Welcome, sir.
Gonna sell that. I don't need that. We can sell that. 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 Alright, we got the CF parts. Let's see what else they got here. And I need. Alright, before we do that, we're gonna head back to Novac. We're gonna put our sniper rifle in storage. Oh, let's put our hat back on, shall we? There, much better. think somebody's going to want blood eventually, but I can't remember. Put it in safe. Got lots. Sunset sarsaparilla. All right, guys, that is all the time I have left, but thank you for coming and watching. If you haven't already, make sure you follow. I'm usually live Monday through Thursday. Monday and Tuesday, we're playing Lufia Part 2, and then, of course, Wednesday and Thursday is New Vegas. So make sure you stop by tomorrow. We're going to... No, today is Thursday. Make sure you stop by on Monday. I don't know what day it is. It is Thursday, isn't it? Yes, Thursday. So that's going to be it for the week. Make sure you stop by on Monday for some more Lufia 2. Boy, the week went by fast. Well, I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.